After a week of unexplained delays, it took pressure from the media, human rights activists and legal societies for an autopsy to finally be conducted on the body of Joe Augustine Macharia Maina. A preliminary statement from Kasarani police station, where the suspected shooter Peter Lagat is being held in custody, indicated that the two were friends and allegedly got into a fight and that the gun went off accidentally. But the autopsy tells a different story. According to pathologist Dr. Daniel Zuriel, Joe died from a single gunshot wound to the head. The shot was a contact wound, indicating that the muzzle of the gun was pressed directly against his skin before it went off.
Our findings today were very clear. Joe was shot one bullet through the head. It was a contact gunshot wound. Contact means the gun was held right above the left ear. The bullet went through the brain, out through the right side of the brain, and completely out. The brain was injured and severely damaged. So the cause of death is severe head injury due to a gunshot wound. But
this story begins in the wee hours of June 18th at a Ruby's petrol station in Thome. Joe was allegedly shot while seated inside a white Land Rover, registration KDJ 346A. The suspect, Peter Lagat, now in custody. Images obtained by K24 now show Joe slumped over the steering wheel moments after the shooting. Lagat was later arraigned at the Makadara Law Courts and was ordered to remain in police custody for 20 days pending investigations. What happened that night remains unclear, and CCTV footage from the petrol station still unreleased. The autopsy only happened after the family endured nearly a week of being turned away from City Mortuary.
I have a question to William Ruto. I woke up in the morning, I went to vote for you. And you umenyamaza, and my son was killed in a man that I hear is in uniform. Now I'm asking, if it were our child, Mr. Ruto, ungenyimwa haki ya kufanyia mtoto wako postmortem.
Meanwhile, lawyers from the Law Society of Kenya confirmed the suspect's detention and raised questions over the numerous delays in the processes.
So we are leaving this solely in the hands of the police because we need this justice really, we need it to come sooner than later. With everything that's happening in our country, we can't keep losing young women, young men to things like this. It was clearly, if it was a contact wound, it was clearly anticipated. It was something that he planned to do.
Human rights defenders say this case cannot be swept under the rug.
We want to state categorically that no institution, no department of government is above the law. Whether NIS or any other department, they are all subject to the law. So we want to see action taken so that this family can get justice.
I have been following this case from the very beginning, from the time Joe Augustine Macharia was shot to today. And now, after a week of the family's outcry and frustrations, an autopsy has finally been done. But the question remains, who will be held accountable for his death? Reporting from the Nairobi Funeral Homes, I am Fatma Chidagya for K24.